Riffical Records presents the Projekt Gemineye Update with your host, Mark Anthony K. Greetings, friends, and welcome to Projekt Gemineye Update number 77. Wow, we're getting up there. Today is going to be a short update. I always say that, but it always ends up being like 10 minutes anyways. So the main thing I wanted to let you guys all know is that I was in contact with Train Records again over the last couple of days. And good news, much to my, let's put it this way. I'm not very surprised by this news. I did tell you guys that when they said that it would maybe be the second or third week of April when I get the albums, I knew it probably wouldn't be that long. In fact, I was proven correct because as of Monday, I will have the finished product. So tomorrow being Sunday the 7th, April 8th, I should have the finished albums in my possession. So on that day, rest assured that I will make a video showing you the finished product. I'll take my copy, open it, and show you everything. And, kind of the reveal, the moment of truth. So I'm looking very forward to that. Thank you all very much for your patience in waiting. I took a look back, and it seems like this hasn't been any longer than the other records, but for some reason for me, it seems like it felt a little longer. That's neither here nor there. I told William, the guy who's in charge of Train Records, I'd rather that they not rush and make it be a fantastic product like the other stuff than to rush it and have something get screwed up along the way. So I'm confident everything's going to be perfectly done, as they didn't rush at all with this, and I'm very happy that they didn't, because you guys deserve the best quality, and I will stand for only the best quality for my Projekt Gemineye supporters. What else? Well, that means now that once this is done, onwards to Projekt Gemineye 4, which is Earth 3073. I did already start writing a bit of it, like I said, last Boxing Day, and as of the 8th, well, now probably the 9th, because once the 8th, and maybe a few days after that, because now that I have the records, I'm going to have to get them all shipped out to you guys, so it'll take some time. But starting next week sometime, I will continue with the writing for the next record. That means that also you'll be getting some new update videos on the songwriting process of it, and some other things as well. A couple of things that will have to happen this month as well. As of when this video is concluded, I'll have to run over to the music store. I'm going to buy some new pack of guitar string and bass strings, restring up the guitars. That might be a little short video too, just showing you what guitars I'll probably be using for Projekt Gemineye 4. Prepping for the next record. You guys will see everything this time around, so I think you guys will be pretty interested and happy to see that. And I'm looking forward to record number 4. It's going to be interesting. I'm not going to, I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to rush this record or to put it out, by a certain date. When it's done, it's done. And I have a feeling by taking that approach, it's going to be really good, because I have a very strong story idea, as you guys already know. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Mr. James McCarthy messaged me the other day. He has completed the album cover for the next record, and I have to say that I am just absolutely amazed with what he came up with. Just looking at this image now has given me all the motivation to start working on the next batch of music. I'm very excited to work on that now, because I have something to look at for certain moments of inspiration, or for some certain moments of music that I need to write. I can just look at this image and it gives me all that I need. Now, I know you guys are probably saying, well, let's see it. Well, it's way too early for that. Let me at least finish writing the songs before I show you this, okay? So, but rest assured, you will see it sooner than later. Other than that, my secret project that I'm working on is going pretty good. It may have to take a little bit of a back burner now because of the writing of the next record, but I do want to get it done too. So I will be probably committing certain amounts of time to that as well, just to get it finished. Basically, it is new music, but it's not Projekt Gemineye. So let's just put it like that. And it just requires me to just do a bit of singing, and it'll be pretty much done. So not much left in that. I'll update you guys on that on another video. So I think that's about it. But as promised, if you watched the title, I do have a short rant that I want to tell you, my loyal supporters. So, you know me and how I am with my being a stickler for quality and stuff like that. Well, the other day, I purchased two things. One of them, I wasn't really planning on buying it, but because the price was so good, I would have been foolish to pass it up. And the other thing was something that I really wanted to buy and was surprised that it was in my local record store, so I got it without question. And this is just going to prove the difference between one band and how much I think they value their customers or their listeners or their fans, or however you want to put it, compared to the other one. And I know what everyone's going to say, like, well, the band has nothing to do with it. It's the record labels that are responsible for this and that. Well, you know what? I think that that's a cop-out. If I was on a record label, which I have been on before, if I didn't like something or if I thought something was being skimped, I would definitely step up and say something, and I have before with other record labels. And I think that these bands, or just one band in particular, could do it just as easily and say, listen, I don't think this is a good idea, or I don't like that you're doing this, and do something about it. But this band seems to have a history of not stepping up and doing things that the fans want sometimes. So I know I might get a little bit of heat for saying that, but let's show you my proof. So the one thing that I got that I wasn't planning on getting is this. Now let me just get it here. Sorry, I didn't prepare to show it right off the bat. So just put this here, and here we go. So you will all recognize this. Kiss World, the best of Kiss. I didn't plan on getting on this because, quite frankly, this is what, their 200th compilation greatest hits record. I mean, how many more of these are they going to release? And I only own on vinyl double platinum, and as far as I'm concerned, that's the only one you really need to own. You know, I'll just leave it at that. I do have Smashes Thrashes on CD, and I might get that on vinyl if it comes across. And actually, I'll go on record to say that the only other comp that I think is excellent that they've done is Kiss Gold. That's probably one of the best greatest hits compilation Kiss things that ever came out. Now, don't get me wrong, this looks nice. You know, it's nicely done and everything, but I'll show you the point that really made me shocked when I bought this, because I thought, okay, Kiss, you know, when they did their, let me just move this microphone. When they did their reissue of their albums, this is the one thing that they didn't do, which everybody was very pleased with. I know that there was a gentleman who did a video on all the reissues, and when he talked about it, he made a point of mentioning this, but for some reason, they overlooked it this time. Remember these? Remember me complaining about this? These garbage paper sleeves here? I mean, come on, guys, really? You make somebody go, well, not make, you have your fans go out and buy this nice record, which ironically, this is funny, I don't think this is 180 gram. I think this is a 160. It doesn't feel 180 to me. But anyways, that's besides the point. I don't care about that. I care about this paper sleeve, because when I go and take this in and out of here, every time I do that, you know, you can start scratching up the record doing that. Unbelievable that a band as big as Kiss would, have this happen. And don't tell me that they don't know about it. I'm sure they got complimentary copies given to them. I'm sure somebody within their organization has it, whether it's Doc McGee or somebody, and that they didn't say anything about this is just, I don't understand. To me, they don't care, or they just didn't, or they don't know about it. So both of them are unacceptable to me. Excuse me. Now let's take a look at the other product that I wanted to get desperately and got. That is David Bowie and Spying Through the Keyhole. Now, let me move my hands. That is demos and, what does that say there? Unreleased songs. Now, these are some really early songs. In the very bottom there, it even has some really early versions of Space Oddity. Now, let me open this up and show you something here. Now, that Kiss record was $28.99 Canadian. Okay. Plus tax, it came to like 30 some odd. This was $54. Okay. Now, it has a booklet. Has information about each song on there. So on and so forth. Who played on it, so on, blah, 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 blah. They even give you a nice little David Bowie photo from that time period. And now my main point and evidence. You have 4 7-inch records. They come in this. Now I know you're saying to yourself, well, that looks even worse. That's cardboard. Well, no, it's not. That's just what it's housed in. You take it out. And in here, you can see that we have some nice anti-static sleeves right here. And you have your beautiful, let me put it right. Of course. There you go. Heat of the Morning and Mother Gray. I will, of course, clean these after my spin clean. Now, these are very good anti-static sleeves. You can tell just by the feel of them. And they're like that on all 4 7-inch, if I can just get a hold of this here. Third one. And the last one here, which is the Space Oddity one. Now, what makes this even more, excuse me, what makes this even more alarming to me is that, as we all know, Mr. David Bowie has passed on, and the people in charge of his catalog now, I'm sure, are people that he probably trusted before he passed away. But doesn't that kind of tell you something? How much more attention to detail this is and this has than that? Now don't give me this that it's just a record and this is like a box set. So what? Everything that comes out is a representation of you as an artist. If you're going to put no quality control into that, because of that's unacceptable to me. I mean, that's like saying to me that I should only care about, box sets or, stuff like that that I would release. I care about everything that comes out, whether it's a 7-inch, a cassette, even the posters and the extras I give out, the test pressings, everything. I want to make sure that they're top of the line, best things I can give out, because it represents you. So, Kiss management or Kiss, I don't know what happened this time. It's not a knock against the band. I love Kiss. Everybody knows that. It's not a knock about the music that's on there, because I'm sure I'm going to love it. But I'd love to enjoy it for a long time. And the first thing I'm going to have to do now is just go out and get myself some better inner sleeves. Some nice anti-static sleeves and replace them all, because they didn't think enough to do that on their own, which is just unbelievable to me. Anyways, end of rant. Thank you once again for all your support. I'm looking forward to Monday to receive my album that's coming Man of Science, Man of Dreams, which will have anti-static sleeves, by the way, for you to see firsthand. And I'll just leave it at that. Thank you again for all your support, and I will see you guys all again on Monday. Oh, one more thing. Sunday will be the last day of the pre-order. There's no sense in making any more of a pre-order by then. So if you haven't bought anything, if you haven't bought anything related to Man of Science, do it now, because the shipping and everything will go up after that, because that's just how it works in this situation. So get your orders in while you can. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you all on Monday. Bye for now.